To ease her birth family's financial strain, the wife took out multiple high-interest loans behind her husband's back. Failure to repay on time led to threats from debt collectors and an asset seizure notice. Their family's life took a sharp turn for the worse. Looking back on why she first borrowed money, the wife was filled with regret. She worked as a full-time housewife with no steady income back then. Unaware of her tight finances, her parents kept pressing her to cover her younger brother's tuition and their living expenses. Aged and unemployed, the parents survived on meager pension payouts every month. Her brother was too young to find a job. She ended up bearing all the financial burdens of her natal family alone. With no salary of her own, she turned to a friend for help. Her friend suggested taking out a loan. After hesitation, she agreed. Being her first loan, she stayed cautious and borrowed only 1 million South Korean won. She sent the full sum to her parents right after receiving the money. To pay off the debt, she had to find an outside job. Her parents demanded increasingly more money once they learned she was employed. Her salary alone could no longer cover their requests. She had no choice but to borrow again. She thought borrowing 1 million won each time was manageable and payable with her wages sooner or later. Yet compound interest ballooned the debt. The bank notified her she owed a total of 200 million won in principal plus interest. Shocked and unable to come up with such a huge sum, she was bombarded with non-stop collection calls and fell into despair. Her credit record was frozen due to long overdue repayments, costing her the job. Terrified of telling her husband the truth, she pretended to go to work daily, leaving early and returning late to avoid his questions. Her constant anxiety did not go unnoticed, and her husband gradually sensed something wrong. He noticed her worsening mental state, yet she refused to explain whenever questioned. While she was out, he searched her room privately for clues. He found numerous sleeping pills hidden among her clothes along with piles of IOUs. He called the bank to inquire about the matter. The bank laid out the full history of her loans. Moved by how much pressure his wife had endured, he planned to settle the outstanding debt, but he was utterly stunned the instant he checked his bank account balance.